Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Set.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready. Blue, 32. Ready?
Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Smith, red. Down. Ready.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Lightning, 18. Third. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
60 box, Mustang 19.
Man in motion here. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Working now from the gun. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a biggest 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move the chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
18 Rock. Deputy. 18 Cardinal. 19 Wyatt.
Looking in the air here. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Sticking to the air here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jack Bash. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Caught near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cut 19. Cut 19.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would do it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Hut.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from MetLife coming right up.
Ready.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 1st down here. Running from the pistol. Here's Allen. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and goal
Come on,
at the
set,
8-yard
ready.
line.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Hut, hut.
He gets it again. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Forward, let's go now. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Gabriel here from the gun. This one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ready?
On the gun, Gabriel. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defended by DeCamerion Richardson.
Hut.
Here's Gabriel. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the double.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Set, hut. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here, ready.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Tight end over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 65. Mustang 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Viking 18. Warriors 17.
Here's a throw. Genty on the dump off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Working on 1st down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set now, 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Still sticking with the passing game. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it sets up 2nd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Throwing it again here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that 1st interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Jets take their 1st timeout. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down, Gabriel. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Got it.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
From the red zone now. Has him on a quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now they send their back in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mustang 19.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing again on 2nd. Connecting on the slant. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pioneer.
Throwing from the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 1918. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They are throwing it again. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Panther 11. 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the red zone on first. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
Pistol snap, Gabriel. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Cut.
He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Jency. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the double.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. 18. Pioneer.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead.
Got it. Ready?
1st down from the 42.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Three. 19 Lions. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move. Hit it right. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
One of the advantages, Kate, a quarterback gets when he leaves the pocket and he's seeing zone coverage is you can really start to manipulate those defenders. And crossing routes are a great way to break down zone defense, especially when you get yourself outside the pocket.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Check.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
And they take this in for the score. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. One splits the uprights, and the Jets push their lead to 3.
Raiders 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Oh, he lost it on the hit, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready. 33, yellow.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets holding on to a field goal lead. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Set. Set. Cut.
Hall. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Brees Hall with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 27, Raiders 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Again to throw on 2nd. Finds him on the crossing route. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Throwing now. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. For the pace here as the clock continues to run.
24-yard gain on the play.
Throwing from the gun here. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Sticking to the air here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Well, I'm not saying the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
They're going to pass it here. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here.